you down here. What's up, gang? So let's talk about the shrimp squats, the shrimp the pistols that we have for Tuesday's workout. Just another exploration into developing some single leg strength, all geared towards using our regular kind of pistol that we use in CrossFit workout as like the kind of focus skill. Let's see if we can develop it maybe from a few different angles. This again is just a way to challenge the strength, the mobility, the balance, the resilience of your lower leg, even from like your hip down here. So just offering multiple perspectives on how we could go about developing that area. So for Tuesday's workout, we're all going to do some variation of this shrimp squat. I'm going to walk you through the variations. So the first one is going to be if you're still developing your ability to feel confident, balancing on one foot, getting some single leg just strength and capacity at all, we're going to do some of the single leg like reach backs. And the idea here is we're going to be balanced on one leg, and I want you to have some idea, mostly based on feel, how far you can lightly reach back and just ever so slightly touch your toe. Almost like there was like a pond behind you and you just wanted a little ripple in the water. We don't want to transfer your weight back and step, into that pond. So the idea here is you're going to balance on one foot, and for whatever the number of reps is, so let's say in this case we'll do 3, I want you to try and get all 3 where you're reaching as far back as you can reach, stand all the way up, and I want you to resolve the balance without using your other foot, and then go right into your next rep. Touch as far back as you can. Stand up. Stand up. Real important to get the full details. That last stand up and every stand up and resolving the balance is important. So rather than kind of shaving off that half second to move on to the next movement in the workout, really get everything you can out of it. Make a full stand up at the top, your priority under control. So that's variation number 1. Variation number 2 starts to get into this idea of a shrimp pistol. And so what we want to do here, or a shrimp squat, is we're going to be down on the ground, and your front foot is going to be securely, flat on the floor, and you're going to use that front foot to help you stand up. What you're going to watch with my back foot here, this is real specific compared to the next variation, is my back toe can touch the ground. I'm not trying to push off of the back foot so much as I'm trying to lean forward and utilize my front leg to almost like pull me off the ground. So no momentum, really minimizing, like I said, the urge to utilize that back leg. And we're just going to keep pushing forward and just keep leaning, keep driving to the ground until you can stand all the way up. And then when you go back down, I want you to go down under control without allowing your toe to touch until the knee is back down on the ground. So if you need to put like a yoga mat or something underneath you so your knee doesn't get too beat up from the rubber, that's fine. But I want to discourage putting too much padding so that it allows you to slam down on the ground. So again, my toe can touch when I'm on the floor already. I'm going to lean forward, get as much as I can, stand up, and then under control, trying to make the knee the first point of contact, and then I can put it down. If we need to, we can provide a little bit shorter range of motion by putting like a bumper or something underneath your knee. 1 inch difference makes a tremendous difference on this. So that's variation number 2. The foot can be on the floor, you stand all the way up, utilizing that front leg, and then when you come back down, you're trying to make the knee the first thing that touches. Variation number 3, and this starts to get pretty tough, really requires discipline here, is the back foot is going to stay off the ground the entire time. So it seems like an insignificant detail, it starts to matter a lot. Again, you're leaning forward, trying to stand all the way up under control. As you go back down, just like the previous variation, the knee touches, and we just don't allow that foot to come down at all. Come back up, and then back down. You'll notice here, I come to a complete stop each time. I don't want you to just touch and go. On these, I want you to get down to the ground, fully relax, and then have to regather the strength, almost like I said, pull yourself back up at the top. If we get to the point where doing multiple reps on the same leg is just unfeasible, then just switch legs at the top, but still keep that same standard that when you lower yourself down, the knee touches under control, you kind of come back off tension, and then pull yourself back up with that front leg. Enjoy the challenge. It's definitely different than the standard pistol, and I think you'll like it. Enjoy.